anything where you see me wearing this nightgown is editing me from the end of week 4. It was a blustery all night last night, so windy. All of us were awake for about an hour or two in the middle of the night. It was just so windy and really hot. We haven't had a hot night yet this season, so did not like. I've done my weigh-in for this morning. I'm having some porridge with the protein powder. This week's video is a bit of a hodgepodge of stuff because over a couple of weeks, but I'll get more into that. I'll explain that throughout the rest of the video. All right, so I'm going to enjoy this and I'll talk to you later. Hello. I'm a bit surprised by that weigh-in this week. Did not expect that at all. I think you can see from the video how surprised I actually was. It is freezing today. It's going to be 14 if it gets there. I think it's like 56 or 58 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold. Inside the house it says it's 12 degrees. Because I actually left the front door open last night. I wanted some fresh air and then forgot to shut it before I fell asleep. So it's really cold here today. Don't want to run the heater because it's going to be hot tomorrow, so there's no point. We'll just snuggle up in all our warm stuff. And with my snuggle buddy here, that my kiddo gave me years ago when I was in hospital for a surgery. She bought it from the gift shop and I've loved it ever since. So I think I'm going to change the format of the videos. Just for this week, there's going to be 2 weigh-ins. Because I'm not liking the lead up to and then waiting a week for the next weigh-in. I kind of got it confused. I did initial weigh-in and forgot to do the week 1 weigh-in on the first week video. I got excited and confused. It was already long enough, so I forgot to put it at the end. So it's been at the front of this one. So I don't like that, so I will switch to this week. We'll have the 2 weigh-ins, the one I did this morning and the one I'll do at the end of this week. So yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm all snuggly, I'm all crampy. I've got my period too, so I'm really just wanting to snuggle. Thank goodness the hunger has passed. So yeah, all right. I will catch you later. Stay warm, stay cool, whatever you need to be. Just stay that. Okay, bye, and stay lovely. Well, it's been an interesting week and a half or so, how long it's been since I last recorded anything. The weather's got hot. We're definitely in spring now. And not having the salt is making a huge difference for me. Not having anywhere near as much salt. Because I had a sandwich today for lunch. And it was one of the old sandwiches, the old meal preps that I didn't realize was still left in the freezer. And it had the smoked turkey, the deli meat turkey, rather than the fresh roast chicken or the roast pork that I did myself. And then I went for a walk. About half an hour later. To be fair, it is warmer than it has been. But I was so thirsty. I went through a whole litre of water in a 35-minute walk. It was that dry mouth kind of thirsty.
So, yeah. I'm far less bloated. Losing weight is easier. This video is actually going to have 3 weigh-ins because I haven't done anything in between. So, we're going to see how that goes tomorrow, because the last 2 have been surprisingly good. And I think the other part of it is that I'm letting go of a lot of stuff. Mental, emotional. The journaling is incredibly helpful. Even the days where I just draw something, it's just fun, you know. It makes me feel good. I'm sleeping better. I've been regularly having nights where I sleep 6 hours straight through, like regularly, at least 2 or 3 times a week. I love salad with lemon juice fresh from the tree on it. Oh, it's so good. A little bit of garlic, olive oil, some lemon juice. Oh, it's just delicious. So like when winter rolled around and I was sick of salads and ready for hot veggies and hot food, now I'm ready for salads. This was a pasta bake my kiddo made the other day, yesterday. Chicken and spinach and mushrooms, and it's hot enough today that I'm actually having it cold, like a pasta salad. So, yeah, I was feeling a bit yuck last week, so I didn't vlog or anything. Didn't have the energy to vlog. But I just did my thing. I've been doing the challenge still. Yeah, I've still been doing the challenge. I'll do an update on that next time. So it'll be a month on it, and I'll see how I'm going with that. So this is just more of a quick catch up. Say, hey, I'm still here. Still losing weight. Not looking forward to the heat, but you know, it is what it is. I'm hoping this year it'll be easier because I'll be less fat, you know, less insulation. And I've definitely come down 10 grams in my porridge oats. I'm finding I don't need to eat as much as I used to. I realised because I'm losing weight, I can drop it down by about 150 calories per day. And one of the small changes I made was dropping my oats from 50 grams of oats to 40 in my morning cereal. Most days I'm only having one snack. So just those little changes have made a difference in my weight loss. And the chewing, definitely part of that. I'm enjoying my food. Getting rid of all those salty products made such a huge difference. I didn't realize how much salt I was eating, so I actually started tracking it. I didn't realize how, I guess hypertensive is the word, because my blood was feeling not thick, I don't know how to describe it, but my blood feels like it's flowing better. I don't know how to describe it other than that. So, yeah, I didn't realize it just felt odd when it was the salt. bloated, I guess is the word. I felt bloated. Everything felt bloated and sluggish, and yeah. I'm not on a low sodium diet. I'm just, I'm eating half of what I was eating. Some days I was eating like 4,000 milligrams of sodium. Yeah, that's nearly double the recommended amount. I'm sure there was days I did more of that back when I was eating, bags and bags of chips. So, yeah, not really much going on this week. Just kiddo's been on school holidays too, so we've just been hanging out. Hubby actually took time off, so we've just been hanging out at home, enjoying each other's company, going on walks, watching like the Doctor Who. Today I'm house sitting my parents' house while they're off. I've got Tyler in doing stuff in the bathroom. So I need to lock up when he goes. So, yeah, I've actually got a quiet minute to just vlog for a bit. I'm not even sure if I'll finish all of this. My appetite is definitely down. My stomach has shrunk. For those of you who've lost weight as well, I'm sure you know what I mean when that all of a sudden you're not eating as much as you were in one sitting. Your stomach just goes, fair enough. Like I actually dished up half a portion of what this pasta was, because I knew there's no way I'd eat that much. Probably if I had it only as the meal, I probably could have. But I wanted some salad with it. So yeah, it's interesting. Whereas before we've had the whole pasta serve and and the salad. Maybe even gone back for seconds in the pasta. I wonder if part of this is my metabolism slowing down too, though, as I'm getting older. I realise I don't need to eat as much as I did before. My mum said that too, and my dad. They both said that once they got closer to 50, they realised they didn't need to eat as much. And again, at 60 and at 70, they realised the appetite was different. The expenditure was different, So yeah, a lot's been going on, learning-wise, definitely. Like I've curated my YouTube stuff, my social media stuff. Got rid of all the political blogs I read because it's just too distressing what's going on in many places in the world right now, and there's nothing I can do to help them. I think there's be a kind person here, speak out for things that I disagree with, speak out against things I disagree with. My own sphere. And I was making myself sick with tension, So I deleted a lot of the stuff. And then out of curiosity, I'd go back and check like once a week or so. And I'd realize by the time I'm reading, the bloggers are great. The bloggers are great. And their writing style, everything's lovely. I enjoy getting the news through them. But personally, I just can't deal with the stress of things I can't do anything about, So for my own mental health, my own physical health, I had to stop reading that stuff because I was giving myself hypertension basically with the salt and with all the stress. And that's not good. So yeah, I think that's been part of it. My cortisol levels have dropped, I think, from the lack of stress in that regard. Like the artificial stress I was putting myself through. I still worry about all that stuff. I'm still aware of it all, but I'm not compulsively reading political journals and things. Yeah. I'm doing more hobbies. I'm doing more drawing. I bought some watercolor pencils so I can draw and paint. Got some acrylic paint to see if I can give it a go. Be nothing fancy, just be fun slapping the paint on the paper, you know. So, yeah, it's been about learning how to relax, learning how to let go of tension that I can't control. Things that cause tension that I can't control, yeah. I think that's been a huge thing in the way I eat and the fact that the weight's actually coming off now. I'm not holding it all through tension and stress. Not saying I'm not stressed, not saying I don't have life shit going on, not to say, you know, I'm not stressed at all. But I didn't realise how much stress I was adding to my life. Yeah, I'm done. I don't want the last quarter cup of salad that's in there. So, yeah. This is a bit waffly. There's not really a lot to report. It's just been ticking along, you know. Yeah, so I'll get to my weigh-in tomorrow morning and then I'll hopefully get this up. So I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, this meal is what I had last night for dinner. Potato, poached chicken, steamed veg and raw carrot. And that was the normal amount I'd dish up. And this was what was left. Now, as you can see, my appetite has changed. I'm still making sure I dish up the normal amount that I would eat. Just in case I am hungrier. I'm not going to deprive myself. If I would have been hungry enough to eat it all, I would have. But as you can see, I wasn't. Now the amount of chicken was 190 grams cooked weight, and the charisma potato, which is a lower carb potato anyway, 25% less carbs. I don't know how they do it. They've grown it that way. They're just available here in Australia. There's two different types of low carb potatoes, but I like the charisma better. And that raw weight was 230 grams. There was 9 grams of a reduced fat margarine on there. There was 2 portions of the broccoli and cauliflower and a small carrot. So it is a big meal, but it's my dinner meal. And yeah, I eat and I was actually playing a Nintendo game while I was eating. I'd eat a bit, play a bit, eat a bit, play a bit. And that's, you would think it was mindless eating, but it wasn't. It was mindful because it allowed me to judge when I was actually full. Whereas before I would have just sat down, woofed into it, eaten the whole thing, and then within 20 minutes, half an hour gone, oh, probably shouldn't have eaten that last bit. So I won't waste that food. It'll be part of my lunch today. Put the chicken on my salad and have the carrots with that. So yeah, that's part of why I think my weigh-ins have been so good lately. Less salt, less stress, better sleep, and better food eating. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the next couple of weeks go, because I assume quite a bit of this is the water weight from the salt. Like if you're starting a new diet, you know, all of a sudden your water weight just drops off. So yeah, a lot of the convenience products that I was choosing for their protein content, I went through all of them, and they're full of salt, absolutely full of salt. I guess it's like when you take away the fat, you got to put sugar or salt in it. Same with the protein. If you up the protein and change the product to add the flavor, they have to add the salt. So yeah, it's just, I feel a lot better for no salt, less salt, not no salt, less salt, a reasonable amount of salt. There we go. And it's been a month without potato chips at all. I smelled some Makitos when she was sitting next to me watching Doctor Who last week. The smell was delicious, but I didn't feel any need to eat them. At the thought of eating them, my whole body went, too much salt. So, yeah, it's actually, my taste buds have changed. Because I didn't realise how much salt I was eating. So, yeah. Now I get how my mum says, no, too salty, no thanks. I understand that now. So, yeah, I can't wait to see what the next couple of weeks brings. I will give you a proper 115 soft update, probably within the next week or so. Just depends on when I get there, because kiddo's back at school next week. So, yeah. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.